I want to talk about fight that shows up as ambition, that shows up as drive, as control and relentless leadership. You know, all of those things that we admire and want and see as positive qualities. And they are. But when you cannot switch off, if you cannot rest when you have the opportunity, when you cannot recover in between rounds of needing to show up strong, then we have a problem. Then we end up in a situation where people from the outside are looking at you thinking, wow, this person is incredible, impressive. And on the inside, you'll be feeling exhausted. Fight mode in our nervous system was obviously developed for a very good reason, incredibly important for keeping us alive when we are facing a real threat. But in the modern day world, an unanswered email could be triggering that same response as needing to fight a predator. I mean, it's a bit of an overkill, right? Excuse the pun, maybe. But so the fight response in our world now, it doesn't look like us obviously running around wanting to literally fight people, but it looks like relentless control, wanting to be ahead of things to make sure they don't go wrong, that constant thinking of preempting and controlling, inability to delegate because nobody will do it right. Nobody's going to do it the way it needs to be done. That irritability, frustration that comes flooding out as maybe snapping at people and then getting crushed by guilt right after. Lying awake at night, preempting again, rehearsing that meeting, answering those emails, planning, controlling. How else does fight show up? Needing to be right. Yeah. So if your personality is that of a very driven, ambitious person, I would like to congratulate you for everything that you've achieved and created in your life. And I would love to ask you if you are able to also slow down, if you are able to recover, if you are able to rest when you have the opportunity or not. If you cannot slow down, then my advice would be for you to learn. Because staying in that drive mode constantly, consistently, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, is depleting your vital energy. It is unreasonable to expect your body to produce the amount of energy that it would take to fight a bear, to just get through a day in an office, in that persona, in that identity, in that form that you are used to. This is maybe confronting. My intention is to not be offensive. I wouldn't want you to switch off your ambition, no. But to recognize and just be real with yourself for a moment. How are your batteries? How are your body batteries? Are there moments when you feel like you're about to collapse and somehow you manage to rally and get back on that horse and get back in the leadership position, but somewhere deep inside you're wondering how long you can go on for? You don't have to push like that. You can learn skills that enable you to switch gears up and down. Super smooth, like a beautiful automatic vehicle will be so smooth with those gears. You don't have to push like that. There are opportunities when you can slow down and rest. Yeah. So I want to just leave you with this question of, what is your ambition costing you? What is the cost of believing that it's your personality, believing that it's your identity, believing that's the only way that you can get things done? What is the cost? I ask this with love. I get it. I get it. I've been there. If you want this to change, reach out. Let's chat.